Have you ever had a chance to do something in your life before you were ready? You were really aiming to write that book or that essay or apply for that job, and you were thinking about doing that a couple of months, but then all of a sudden the opportunity came and you had to decide on the spot before you're ready and before you actually thought you were prepared for doing this. What to do? Stay tuned. Years ago, an opportunity came. Somebody reached out to me whether I would write a book. Like in my field, writing a book is something it's on a career path, especially for me because I was very career driven, and I had feeling writing a book, but later in my career. But then the opportunity just came all of a sudden. What should I do? Should I say no because I'm not prepared? Should I say no to the excellent opportunity? No, of course I said yes. I didn't know what I was doing, but I said yes. Sometimes you have to say no to things that are actually good for you, but are not on your golden path. And sometimes you have to say yes to things, even though you're not ready in your path, in your career path life for it. It's just things you have to do. Sometimes I've been reached out for opportunities that I would gladly accept 5 years or 10 years ago. That I say no to now because now I'm on my path to something different. I was reached out 10 years ago or 15 years ago with an opportunity that I was not ready, but I had to say yes. Because if I didn't say yes, I wouldn't be handed that opportunity again. That's what I thought. And it was true because later I decided to write my own book. I ignored everything. I took what I learned from writing the Facebook with the co-authors and just made my own book. And then I'm just saying, it's too short, it's too expensive. But I said, what the hell? I already invested all the time, all the money into it. I self-published the book. And at the end, I was right. I made profit out of it. People will say you should do the other things. Yeah, of course I should do. But for my specific book, I knew what I was doing because I had experience. So get out of your own way is very useful advice. Sometimes life throws your curveball and you fall because you don't know what happened to you. There was something that you cannot predict. And something bad happened to you, and you're just down on your ass, feeling sorry for yourself, thinking, why did I deserve this, and so on and so on. But then you get up and you think, okay, I'll limp forward because I will not give up. And sometimes you had a golden opportunity, a gold card for the front seat. And what do? You get scared, or will you take that opportunity? Of course, you should be scared because it's a big opportunity, and because it's a big opportunity because you dreamt about that opportunity in 5 or 10 years' time. And at the same time, if you say no, will that opportunity arise in 5 or 10 years' time? Because there's a chance of luck in it. There's a chance of luck that's actually structured. It's structured in a way that, when you say yes, people think of you the next time. And if you say no, people don't think about you next time. A couple of years ago, I was handed an opportunity to speak at the national TV. We had some opportunity to answer some questions, and I didn't feel like going. I didn't like going, but I said, okay, what the hell? Let's take it. The worst thing I can do is be back. And I understand that in retrospective, but I learned because I said yes. They called me the next time in 6 months, and they called me the next time in 1 year. They called me next time in 6 months again. So because I said yes, because I was willing to put myself up. That's the way life works. Sometimes we're handed a golden opportunity before we're ready. You should embrace that options because luck has just handed you, a cheat code, a hack, a jump, like in those board games where you cheat 15 places. You should embrace it. Of course, that doesn't mean you should take it lightly. That doesn't mean it won't be hard, but you should embrace that opportunity because sometimes on the board games you go back and sometimes you go forward. You just have to embrace what life throws at you. So on your golden path, so to speak, on your path to your career success and life success, and it could be a wedding rather, embrace what has been offered to you. If you meet a person and they talk about an opportunity and that you can provide value to, that's your golden opportunity. Dive in, cash in on your skills and expertise. Just by going out there, you're enlarging your surface area of luck. It's not that plain luck like, you buy a lottery ticket. It's a surface area of luck. It's a luck that comes from your skills and expertise. And by, just being there and doing something, you enlarge that opportunity. And next time when you say yes, there will be an opportunity really short after that. And you will say yes to that. So be careful and be on the lookout for the opportunities and the dangers. Both have a valuable lesson in it. So you should take them both seriously and learn from it.